Oh, now we are on live. Hi, Case, are you ready?
Yes, sure.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to be on our live show. Today, we are here to host this show, and I'm Spring Joe, and here is
Hello, I'm Case. I'm also the host of episode 13 of the 3D Maker Salon here. I will introduce our topic here with you.
yes. Hello, everybody. We will introduce our 3D Maker Salon a little bit now, and as you probably already know from our website, that this 3D Maker Salon is an online channel for all 3D makers to share their valuable experiences and also printing skills, innovations, and interesting stories with the beginners and also enthusiasts. Yes, and welcome to be here. Hi, Derek. Yes, so this platform is open for anyone. If you have any interest to share of your thoughts here and to interact with us or ask some questions related to printing skills or also some creations from your side, is also welcome to connect with us. And for anyone who applies successfully to be our speaker, we will also give some gift through our platform. And also here, since you are here, hi Martin, welcome to be here. And we, as we, we also will have some gift for anyone who join me here, and also later on we will have a special session to interact with everybody here, to invite our guest, our speaker, to ask some questions. And if you are lucky to be the first to answer right, then we will send some gift to you as well from our Geeetech. So are you ready? Yeah. So, Cass.
Yes.
I have a question. If you are having a problem with the printer and you bought our Geeetech printer, what will you do first?
Yes. First, I will think about this question whether I can solve. Okay. Second, when I found that I cannot solve these problems, I will join Geeetech's technical teams to ask the person here how to solve my problems. Normally, they will help me to solve this problem. Yeah.
That's great. I already hear the right answer. A lot of people they have when they have problem with printing, and they will also always go to our forum, our groups, to ask questions in the group, and also get a lot of help from others. So here, I think it's really great to have a lot of our users and also other friends who help to solve the problems. So I think it's a great chance here to let's take this chance to appreciate those who help each other in this platform.
Yes.
And if you have absolutely, it is a great platform to communicate with each other. And also here we are having this live stream is also trying to help anyone who have some difficulties in their printing, and also to provide this platform to share opinions together. And you can also give us your feedback, and I think this can really help us to improve our services as well. So okay, let's get started. Today you probably already see our videos that we shared in our official websites.
Yes.
We invited a special speaker today. His name is Nicolas CAROF. He is a very he's very great at printing planes, and also he print a lot of other items such as tractor, screwer, and I was quite impressed with his printing quality. And do you know how I get to know him?
Maybe he submits his information in our 3D Maker Salons to find you.
Well, that's not that's not totally true.
Okay.
I got to know him through our group as well.
Yeah.
And in the beginning, he just posted a question in the group, and then I reached him and I got fascinated about his experience with aviation, his interest as aviation enthusiasts, and also his great prints. So, and it happened that he is also a user of our Geeetech 3D printer. So I invited him to share some experience, because he had already have 3 years experience in printing, and also he said that he is a very self-motivated person in motivating himself to solving problems, and now he is an expert in solving problems. So now I'd like to invite him to be with us on live. So I hope you are ready for that.
Hello. Hello, all. Hello, Geeetech world. Very proud to be here. Yeah. Okay.
We are very impressed with your printings, and on live here we have a lot of guest audiences with us. Can you introduce a little bit about your experience with the 3D printing and also your prints?
Yes. Okay. So, as you introduced me, I'm an aviation enthusiast. I'm a pilot of gliders, of ultralight, and of planes, of course. I have the chance to pilot some old aircraft, like plane of the World War II, for example. And 3 years ago, I decided to buy a 3D printer. I didn't know what type of 3D printer I could buy, and I was interested by the Geeetech I3 Pro C because of the double extrusion head. So with this printer, I managed to print some things. The all first things I print is here. It was an amelioration, a feature for the I3 Pro C. It was a filament guide. This is the first things I printed, the all first thing. I printed some bitcoins, for example, and after I began to print another things more difficult. I print, for example, as I'm an aviation enthusiast, a Fuga Magister. This is a French fighter, French jet fighter. I must precise that I'm not a designer. I'm just a maker. All the things I printed were from the site like Thingiverse of My Mini Factory or Cult. That's it. I printed some planes, Spitfire, of course, Spitfire, and a lot of benchy boat, like I think all the makers, a lot of benchy boats. We have 4 here, but I printed more benchy boat, of course. I think I printed approximately 10 benchy boats, and I printed this RC benchy boat. he work with a radio like this. Okay, so he works great. I think we can try. So you could see and hear that the motor are working. Okay. I had a dream when I was a child. I had a dream because I wanted to be an agriculture. So I had a dream that my ultimate toys was a tractor, a RC tractor. And when I booked this printer, I found in the same time things called Open RC tractor, and I took more than 2 years, 2 years and a half, to realize my proper Open RC tractor that we can see here is entirely RC, and it took more than 160 hours to print all the parts. So is here, and I printed a second RC tractor all here, ready to be mounted. I printed for my daughter. I printed that. This is a small tractor toy. All the plans are available on my mini factory on the name of Make It, but I could give the link on the Facebook comments. Thank you, Yvonne, for the print boats. That's it for the presentation.
Hi, we're back. That's a great introduction of your.
Thank you.
Yuna here said she likes your print boats.
Yes, I will give the link for the mini RC Benchy boat.
Okay, I think maybe so among so many prints, maybe you can share which one is your favorite one.
My favorite is my Open RC tractor, of course, because I like it. I have a son. He had 2 years old, and he loved to drive the Open RC tractor with the radio. It's a lot of pleasure for me and for my son.
How long did it take for you to print the whole tractor?
Sorry?
How long did it take for you to print the whole tractor?
To print one tractor, more than 160 hours.
60, which is
more,
about
more than 160 hours, because the tires are very long. The rear tire represent 15 hours of printing for one tires, and it's in flexible filament.
Okay, I think your tractor looks awesome. Can you show it a little bit closer to the screen?
The bigger thing I printed?
I mean, the tractor that you have printed, the tractor.
Yes, this is a tractor. This is the biggest thing I printed, except the doll. The doll is a doll of my daughter.
Wow, it looks great.
But she decided to take it on the tractor. That's not me.
Okay. Which part do you think is the most difficult part to print out? And can you share of the difficulties that you have met during your printing? And how did you solve it? I guess this is the part that everybody would be interested about, how to print and solve the difficulties.
It's the tires, the rear tires, very long.
Oh,
Okay, I gave the Thingiverse address to Ivan for the mini RC Benchy bot.
Wow. Oh, that's cool. So this is the file for print this factor, right? So if everybody is interested in printing this factor, you can just download it directly. Thank you very much for sharing.
No problem.
And yeah, I noticed that you are using our Geeetech printer. Maybe you can tell us which printer are you using and how do you think of the printer?
Oh, especially that printer. I can show my printer now. Okay. Did you see her?
Yes, it's a Geeetech I3.
Yes, an i3 Pro C. It's a good printer. It's simple to use. Well, it's a clone of a Prusa, and the architecture is very easy to maintain, very easy to use. I think now it's better. So I think it's a good compromise. This I particularly appreciate the direct drive for example the flexible print. If you don't have some direct drive, you can't print flexible very well. Here we have no problem. So I didn't upgrade it very well, the Pro C. I just put two fan with more quiet, more silencer, and I just added the filament guide that I showed in the beginning. All the rest is in full stock. Just I had some issues with these printers. Thermistor who broke 2 times or 3 times, but it's normal. And my motherboard broke 1 or 2 months ago. I changed her the last month.
Wow. So you have done a lot of maintenance for the printer, but you are still very satisfied with the printer.
Of
and,
course, if you use the printer, more you use the printer, more she's need a lot of maintenance.
Yeah, I think having a printer is like you are having a car, and it's normal that you needed to have some maintenance. And the good side is that as long as you can print very good quality products, that would be the most important thing. Yeah. So for this printer, which part are you satisfied most?
Sorry, could you repeat that? Could you repeat, please?
For this printer, which part are you satisfied with most? Because you obviously you said you have printed a lot of products, and the main feature you like most of this product, this printer.
The main satisfied. Are you?
I think this printer, it has like for Prusa C, we have two. It's like two colors. It's allowed to use 2 colors, print 2 colors.
Yes. Yes. For the double extrusion head, you're talking about that.
Yeah.
I'm not using the 2 colors. I just realized some tests to verify that the 2 colors were good. The space between the 2 nozzles were good. Okay, but I'm using often the second extrusion head for support filament, PVA. Okay, that's the only usage I can do with that. Except this one, I'm now using the double extrusion head. I think at the beginning when I bought the printers, I said in my head, "Whoa, I will use these features all the time." But in fact, I'm except for the support, and the support is not easy to print, as you can see on this Sky Reader. The Sky Reader was printed in one piece, and the support gave this type of finishing, so it's not very good. Well, I'm using 98% of the time I'm using just one extruder.
Wow, that's cool. I think for this plane, it looks awesome. Can you share about like how do you put the parameters to print this plane to make it looks great, print good quality?
Thank you. Thank you.
It was for your printer, like what temperature what material they use, and like what temperature you select for the
yeah.
yeah.
For a good quality, for example, for a piece like that, this piece is in good quality. This is for the OpenRC. This is this piece. This is a good quality. I used, of course, the good speed, the good temperature, and the good layer width, the good layer height. I think the best parameters for this to have this type of things is the speed of printing.
The speed. So
yes.
you mean the setting is very important.
Sorry.
I mean, like how what's your setting for the speed normally? For this,
for this piece, it was 45 millimeters per second.
45.
45. Yes. The temperature depends. The temperature depends of the brand of the filament. I'm using principally this brand of filament.
Talking here. For those who are joining us, now I'm asking Nicolas to introduce about how he put the setting when he print this his printing. So it's better for others to learn as well. So if you have any question that about how he prints these prints, you can also just comment here in to ask us directly. We will give you an answer directly. Okay, now you can start.
Okay. I'm not sure I have heard all. So you talking about the problems I had. I can
Yes.
Yes. Okay. For example, warping. Hello. Do you hear me?
We can hear you. So
okay.
Normally for the common problems that you had.
Okay. Yes. At the beginning, on the big flat piece, I encountered some issue with the warping. For this piece, for example, I don't know if we see that, but we saw that she warped. I'm printing on a glass bed, and I think it was not correctly glued. We have two solutions to resolve this this type of issue. First is to level correctly the bed, and the second is to add a product from my side. Sorry for my fucking English. From my side, I'm using hairspray for the air, and that's good now. I have no problem of warping. No problem of first layer issue now with that hairspray. For a blocked nose, yeah.
Well, here we have Nicolas. We have one guest say the print surface is very smooth. How did you make your? I mean, how did you make your?
Yes, yes. I think this is the case with the glass printer. So that's the reason we use an hairspray. I have this one here. Just you can buy this type of product on. It's a French brand, but you can buy on all the supermarket, and it help the PLA to be maintained and glued on the bed with that type of product. For another problem I already encountered. This is of course the blocked nozzle. This is not really the nozzle we was covered, but I often encountered a problem with the heat break. I think this type of printer has a good problem, a big problem of our for the cooling of the heat break, and often the filament begin to enter infusion in the heat bed, and it can delay it. So I think it happens often with a parameter of retraction big. I used 5 millimeters of retraction at approximately 10 millimeters second to the retraction speed. I saw that if I used less than 5 millimeters, for example, 3.8 millimeters per 3.8 millimeters of retraction at a speed of 20 millimeters per second, it was better. I hadn't this type of problem of the heat break blocked. The problem of coggled or blocked nozzle, I encountered this type at the beginning of the usage of the PVA. I didn't know the good temperature for the PVA, for my PVA, the PVA I use. So now it's totally good. Another type of problem I encountered, too much filament. Not really. We have a parameters on the slicer to set the good ratio. I have no problem with that. I have a nightmare with the Pro C. This is if a power off. And if on my town we have a power off, the print is lost. We couldn't retrieve the print where she cut it off.
Okay.
That's sad. Another problem is sub-extrusion. I encountered this issue a lot of things. It could be principally, it could be the nozzle is very dirty. So I recommend when we have a sub-extrusion problem, the first thing is to clean the nozzle, but also the end and the heat break with a cleaning filament. I using cleaning filament very often when I change my filament color or when I change my filament material. Okay, that's it. That's it for the problems I encountered.
What may I check like for this printer, like so far, like what type of filaments do you use normally?
Sorry?
I mean, what type of filaments do you use normally? Like,
Oh, I'm using only PLA and PVA and TPU for the flexible.
okay, so very common. So very common filaments. Before I noticed that you shared about there's something you use to smooth the surface. Can you share what's the name of the product? Maybe you can share a picture with some people will be interested to know about to use what type of products to surface. I mean to smooth the surface.
You want the parameters to do a smooth things? Yeah, that's a question.
Yes. You shared like a bottle of product that you use for smooth the surface.
Let me check on my slicer.
Yeah, you can tell other audiences here like what you use. Maybe I think it's also can be referential. Like if they need to know, it will be as well.
Can I show the slicer parameters maybe?
Yeah.
I don't know if you see. As you can see here, I don't know. I'm using for it's in French, of course, because I'm French. I'm using for the layer width. I'm using these parameters, and after we have solid layers, sup and inf. I added, of course, more solid layers. The more is the less this parameter is, the more this parameter is. If, for example, I printed in 0.1, I had three layers, and here 1 layers. Okay. But effectively, the problem is that the print is firstly more longer, of course, for this type of print that I realize actually. The time is more than 3 hours, and actually with my parameters is less than 1.5 hours. So for realize a smooth piece, I think the secret is here. Not really for the speed. The speed can be the same, and in this slicer we have a parameters for the extrusion length, but with the Pro C, I saw that it's not working perfectly. So.
Okay. Since the i3 Pro C is a product like a DIY printer, did you make some did you update the printer by yourself? I know many people like to play with the printers.
Yeah.
They like to update the printer by themselves. So I think maybe you can share with people like what did you upgrade it?
I'm not really upgraded. Just I added the filament guide and I just add better fans, but I'm not upgraded really the printer because I didn't have the needed or the needing. I don't know how to say. I just maintaining my printer. So like I said, I have a lot of issues, like an issue with my heat breaks, an issue with my motherboard. But that was a big problem, the problem of motherboard. And I had issues with the wires between the extrusion motors and the motherboard. I had this type of problem. At each time, I maintained my printer alone. I resetted my printer alone. This is particular. The double extrusion head is particular because when we set the bed level, we need to set for the two extruders, and it's a little bit complicated. It's more complicated than just one extrusion head, but it's never unrealizable because I have no problem.
Thank you for giving us your updates on how did you update the printer. I think basically you just add one or two fan, and also add some filament guide. The rest is all depends on the problem you need.
Sorry, I didn't heard.
Yeah. So how would you share like your because currently I think everybody most of the people are very new, maybe to give some suggestion of how like a begin some print.
Okay. Okay, I think I heard the question is what kind of 3D printer I can suggest for beginners. This is a very difficult question because I think when we have the project to buy 3D printers, this is for a goal. This is for a goal, and it depends that we won't like to do with that. My goal at the beginning was to use the double head extrusion, so I saw that I will not double extrusion head all the days. So in the Geeetech brand, I suggest two printers actually. I suggest the A20M with the double extruder but one nozzle, and the A30M with double extruder and one nozzle, but with a larger volume to print. I have a preference for the A30M, as you know, sorry.
Yes. Currently, the A
This kind of printer, the A30M and the A20M are a new generation. Are a new printer generation. This is not Prusa clone, and I think this is the good printers,
yeah,
and easy to use.
for the beginners, like it's most important, like for all the experience is like almost fully assembled, and you only needed to assemble the gantry stand
Yes,
with
yes,
with the
yes. Because the E3, when you buy an E3, because Geeetech is again to sell some Geeetech E3. There is a lot of hours to mount the printer, but with the A20 or A30, it's easy. It's just 4 screws, I think, and it's okay. It's mounted.
for the
It's very easy.
like for the 820 amp, it's like has two color, and also it can like auto leveling. So this
Yes,
is a better function for the beginners. I
yes,
think, yeah, and most importantly, like I said, it's easy to be assembled it, and you don't. It's not like DIY printers. You need to put everything together. You might meet some difficulties of you don't know where to connect those joints and also the parts together. So that's the main difference.
I think you're talking about the kind of project Geeetech will release in the future. That's it.
Uh,
That's what I heard.
yeah, and there's actually from our part we also like to get
Oh,
to more opinions
uh,
like
I think okay. I think that the A30M is a good product, but for this kind of printer, we have a problem to print with flexible. I have no difficulties to print with flexible with my Pro C because of the direct drive. I think the A30, the A30, sorry, um, the A30 could be in direct drive to be sure that we can print flexible filament. If the A30 is in direct drive, it is a bestseller, I think.
it's your suggestion for our future product. Thank you for your and and I think yes, back to the beginning, how we get to know about each other. I think is because we get to know each other from the community, the group, and actually I noticed that a lot of people are just getting help or helping others. So can you tell us of some like special experience that you get help from the group, like other people helped you, or like how did you help others?
Oh, at the beginning, I joined the group because I had a problem with my heat brake, and I didn't find a solution. I contacted Geeetech for try to find a solution, but they don't find it. So I joined the group because I had this problem of heat brake, and finally I solved my problem by myself. Uh, I just changed the PTFE at the inside, and when I'm going to Facebook, I'm watching the group and the question, and when I have the answer, I can answer. Sometimes I use the group to post a question, but the most of the time I had already the answer. It's just to confirm that my answer was a good answer. For example, when my motherboard was die I asked to the group, but I already know that my motherboard was died. So this community is very big. I think we have 21,000 of people, and very important to help the beginners and to so all parameters. Yes.
Maybe some people are not in our Geeetech user group yet. If you are interested in joining, we will share our group link here. You can just join, and also if you have questions or you want to help others, you can just we can help each other. And I think we needed to thank everybody here in the group that sharing their own problems and also opinions to help each other. And yeah, I think maybe now we have been online for 46 minutes. Now we can have some time to ask some questions to interact with the audiences online, and to think who will be the lucky one to get the lucky gift. You can ask some questions, and then we will choose the one answer right, the first one. Yes, you can give some questions here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can give some questions. Oh, the first questions, for example, for printing the wall open RC tractor, like you said, like you see here. The wall RC tractor. Yes. Do you have how many times it approximately needed? I already said this answer sooner, but if someone have the answer, somebody, sorry.
Yeah. So hello everyone here. If you know the answer, you can type on the comment here. We will pick the lucky one to send our gift here. Maybe you can repeat your question a little bit.
Okay. For printing the wall open RC tractor, how many times is approximately needed? Yeah. The wall RC tractor, the wall, including tires and flexible.
Can you type also on the comments the question? Actually, let me see.
I already said at the beginning.
Yeah.
Nobody?
Anybody know the answer?
Not really.
So here for printing the OpenRC, how many hours is approximately? Which one is correct?
200
That's
or
not the correct answer.
150.
So
Wilfried, I think Wilfried has the good answer.
So which is the closer one?
Which one do you think is the closest one?
I think Wilfried said 150 hours. That's approximately the time. I did not hear you.
The right answer is around 150 hours.
Yes, around 150 hours.
Give the answer. The first to give the answer is
Wilfried?
Wilfried. Yes. Okay. Now let's jump into the second question.
Yes.
I'm so excited to know more questions and also to get more lucky ones to win our gift.
The second question is about this kind of print. Okay, I printed approximately 20 of them during all my Wilfried won the tractor. On verra, Wilfried, on verra.
For the tractor, we will have some surprise. I will contact you later.
Wilfried, je te le prêterai si tu veux, mais on verra. Okay. What is the interest of this calibration cube?
Okay, here comes the second question. Let's see who.
Yes.
Who will give the correct answer fast? What is the interest of a calibration cube? Anybody know? Oh,
I printed.
Answer.
Yes, Derek has a good answer. Yes, Thibaut too. I printed all this kind of calibration cube. Voilà. Yes, it's for the calibration of the three axes, X, Y, and Z. The good answer is Derek, of course.
Wow. Congratulations. We got one last question here and to draw another lucky winner. Okay, the time is yours, Nicolas. The last question.
The last question is, what type of material need the highest temperature between PLA, PETG, or PVA?
Slow.
Sorry. Okay, I repeat. What type of material need the highest temperature between PLA, PETG, or PVA?
Okay.
Answer.
Oh. Sorry,
You took the answer.
I give the answer already.
Okay.
Do you think it's okay to prepare another random question?
If I have another question,
For the lucky draw here.
It's difficult now. I don't know. I don't know. Give me 1 second, please. I will find a question.
Okay, so we had. I'm sorry for them. we'll have another question later to.
I have a maybe I have a question. Maybe I have a question. What is the parameters we can? What is the most important parameters when we print with TPU with flexible? If we want to print flexible, what is the most important parameters?
Most important parameters to print
flexible.
Mm. Okay, let's see who will get the correct answer. I'm sorry for my mistake. Who will get the right answer?
Yes, level the bed, of course. Level the bed, of course. But I don't think it's. No, the bed need to be heated. The bed need to be heated in a higher temperature than the PLA. Yes, this is the print speed. The print speed is the most important parameter. We need to reduce the speed. Maybe actually I'm printing to 50 millimeters second. For flexible, I'm printing at 20 millimeters second.
So here, which one is the best answer? Temperature and the speed is the best answer. For
yes.
Which one is the
Yes, yes, the temperature, of course, but it's specific at each material.
Alvin is the lucky one. Great. So now we have 3 lucky ones here get our gift. Later we will contact you. And congratulations to, I will announce the name here. Wilfred. And second one is the and the last one is Alvin. Congratulations. We will contact you later. Congratulations all. Yeah. Now here comes almost the end of our live streaming. At the end, we also like to announce a little bit of our special promotion in our platform, because now everybody here, you are all using filaments and also printers. We for our company, we have for the moment we have special promotions on our Amazon, and now we will share some of the.
Yes, David, you want?
Yeah. Cass, you can maybe introduce a little bit more about our special discounts.
Yes, I will introduce you about France. We have prepared
for France.
Yes, for France only. We prepare for 4 colors of the filaments on the I think it's Amazon. Yes, Amazon store, and we have the green, white, red, and black filaments. And we will share the links to you if you.
So we'll share.
Yes, you have to click the link to the website. You can and you use the code. You can get the discount price. Otherwise you cannot get it. And and another one is our printers. Is
also for printers. We also have some special promotion on Amazon.
We have A20Ts.
Thank you, Sam.
Yes, A20Ts, and we have a very big discount price. Is 15% off.
Yes.
So we will share the link to you, and the other bonus, we will introduce it for you.
Yeah. For the others, we currently we will share the link. We just share directly. And last thing, we also have a 3D printing pen. That's now on sale in our Amazon.com for we have promotions for France, UK, and Spanish, and German, and also Italy. So we will also share the link here. Um, right now, the city pen, our final price for all the countries, 27.99 euro, and yes. So after the discount, so you can use our special coupon here to get the special price, and I think it's a very good win. And yes, so for the with the 3D printing pen, you can draw things, and also it's a very it's a new product that we just have innovated from our company. I hope that you will enjoy. Yes,
Remember, the time is limited. Our promotion is at the end of this weekend. Sunday is the end of the day.
Sunday,
so, yes.
Sunday. So for Sunday, you can still enjoy this discount.
Yeah.
You can share it. Okay, that's the all about today's live streaming. I hope everybody, I believe we really enjoyed Nicolas sharing here, and also I hope everybody enjoyed our live streaming. And also, if you like it, maybe you can share it with your friends and also your groups, and also maybe next time join us more. And also we will always have a gift on live streaming, and also yeah. And right now we're still open for some for anybody, if you wanted to apply for to be our speaker. Please speak with me. I will be happy to talk with you to get to know more about you. And yeah, that's all about today's live streaming. And thank you very much for Nicolas.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, and have a good end of day for you, because I think it's late at Shenzhen.
Yes, Shenzhen here is very hot.
Yes.
Really hot.
Okay. So have a good day. Have a good night.
Yeah. Have a good day there.
Bye.
And see you
Bye.
next.
See you.
See you.
Yes. See you.
Okay, we will share the link.
We will share the link
discount
in our platform here.
Okay.
Yes, this is the filaments. For the printers. Here's our link. We have a 50% discount on our Amazon. Yes, that was got here for is currently available on Spanish and Italy. I think I need more practice on this, giving this discount code. Yeah, that's almost all. Oh, that's the thing. Since Nicolas using our I3 and we also on our I3 series we also maybe we have a Prusa W in Italy and Spain. Also share these links here. If you're interested, you can do more about the information of the product. Yeah, that's all about the promotions that we're having now. So yeah, if you have any needs, you can contact us online. I will also reply to you online later. If you have any questions, just feel free to contact us. And yeah.
Hope to see you again.
Hope to see you again. That's all.
Yes, Nicolas.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you for your time.
No problem. That was a pleasure.